Just as one extra thing, if you find that your emails aren't sending, or you have kind of a warning sign when you go to schedule your emails, you just need to come to settings. You need to click on advanced, and then you're gonna need to go through their process of authenticating your domain. So you will find that there is the help document when it says you need to do this, so you need to update your DMAC record. Click on that link from ActiveCampaign. It's got videos of the walkthrough of what you need to do. You will need access to your hosting provider, whether that's something like GoDaddy, HostGator, any of those sort of things, and it will walk you through what you need to do. But basically, you will need to come here, click on you'll manage your own email authentication, and then go through those steps. So that's just if you find that your emails aren't sending or aren't getting to inboxes when you're testing it, stuff like that. Also, with the testing, we obviously add the +1, +2, +3 to email addresses. It does work best when you use a Gmail rather than a domain specific one. So again, if you find that they're not going to your emails when you put in kind of info +1 at whatever your domain is.com, then try using Gmail. So try using an actual Gmail, personal Gmail email address, and add in the numbers to see if that works, because that generally works a lot better. So that's just in case those sort of things don't work. And then lastly, if that still doesn't work, then obviously test with completely different email addresses, borrow friends' email addresses, all that sort of stuff, just to make sure it's all going through. You should be able to get your test email. So when you go into each individual email and you send yourself a test email, those should come through no problem. But this is just if when you're going through the sequences, they're not coming through. Also remember, bear in mind, it can take kind of 10-15 minutes for the emails to send. So it might say that it's sent in ActiveCampaign, but what it is it's actually queued to send, because they'll use their own kind of email servers with some of it in order to send it. So it's then queued, and it could depend on how many people have queued emails to go out. So that's broadcasts as well as automation emails. So those are just a few things to bear in mind when you're expecting emails to come into your inbox and maybe they're not, or they're not coming particularly quick. Another thing is when they do enter your email, just think about, have they gone to your spam folder or your junk folder or your promotions folder? And often you can change the subject line and you might be able to get it into people's inbox a bit more. So just test out different subject lines. Sometimes it's the link which can do that. So often kind of setting up membership details, those sorts of links can cause it to go to promotions or spam, which is why it's important that people realise when they've joined a program to check those folders, because they're kind of strange links. And so often email providers will think that they're odd and don't like it, and that's why it goes to spam. And there's not really anything you can do about that, but you can with some of the other emails, just to see if you can get more into people's inboxes rather than them being lost. Yeah, so that's just a bit of advice on email testing.